Okay then. Hello, hello, hello. Let's do a little adjustment. My name is Eve, also known as Finance After 40. It's been a while since I've done live. Nobody's actually watching YouTube anymore. No one is interested in crypto. Everyone got tracked. About 90% minimum, 90% minimum wrecked. So let's do a little talk. Let me just share everything on Twitter and all that stuff. Yeah, let's do this. If anyone is interested in asking question, share how much you lost with all the fiasco lately. I'm here for you. I got tracked. We all got tracked. Bitcoin below 20K. It's actually a little more than 20K now, but seems like nobody cares. Ethereum, again, nobody cares, but it's a little over 1,000. This weekend was brutal, brutal, brutal. Yeah, 70% down. Feel free to introduce yourself. Tell me a little bit what's going on. I'm gonna share a link, just an FYI, right here. This is Discord. I started instead of just the Patreon, added on the Patreon another layer of Discord. You can do like a 7 days trial. We added the two main benefits added other than the Patreon as well. We added two more benefits, just an FYI. The first one is AI prediction. Basically, I go to an AI platform. There's a link to go there and add the AI indicator. But on top of that, I added my own indicators and volume profile and all that stuff. And based on the machines, I just the machine just spit up down Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Avex, and a couple of other coins that have a little volume to trade. So this is what we have done. Just a few days ago, we added that. We caught Bitcoin short Friday. We caught Bitcoin short. The AI said to go short at 20,400. Okay, and basically we closed the trade at about 18,300, something like that, about 11% profit. That was nice. We started this, let me say, I think like a week and a half ago, something like that. And from what we've seen so far, again, this is a bear market. It's super, super harsh to make some money in a bear market, but it's not just, hey, let's buy whatever. Let's just throw money on one of the coins from the top 100 and look at it 5 years. $1,000 on each coin from the top 100. You're a millionaire. You're seven figures. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Anywho, so we started the AI about a week and a half ago. We got, I want to say about 10 trades so far. I would say the ratio is like 6-4, 6 wins, 4 losses. But the losses, it's like stop loss for about 2% loss, 2.5, 3% max loss. The AI is like giving us, hey, this is the max that it can go against us. Let's say like 3% loss, but the winnings are about 10% on average. So you win more because you get the AI sends you at like all the top either go down or the bottom go up. And if it goes against you, you lose 3%, which is pretty awesome so far. I assume people in the group are already happy. If you already have Patreon, you can access that. If not, the link is here straight to the Discord. So that's one extra benefit. The second benefit is we added the whale wallets. Now that's a game changer. Whale wallets excel every Friday. I update. So far, I have 45, 47, something like that wallets of whales. Not just whales, not just, I don't know, free AC and Celsius and all those giant. I don't care if I do care, but it's not, it doesn't affect me if some giant whale bought more Bitcoin or dumped more Bitcoin. It doesn't affect me personally because it does. It's I'm not gonna buy Bitcoin and tomorrow it's gonna do 1,000x. No, So I added those super whales, but I also added Titano and Drip and all those coins that you heard on YouTube. 6 months later, I added a couple of wallets of people that got into day one, like Drip day one, Titano day one, Spear day one. All those coins that oh my God, I wish I heard about it a couple of months ago. Well, there are people that actually heard about it a couple of months ago. They have the information. We don't. You can check it. There's a way to check it. You just go to DBank. It's a lot of instructions and all that stuff on Discord. So every Friday I update, and those, let's call it 50 wallets, 47, something like that. Ideally it will become 100. I have a list of another, I don't know, like 10 coins that I want to add of people that were super duper early to coins, not just mega whales. Again, I don't care about $1 billion fund. I care about a person that has, I don't know, $300,000 wallet, and he got into like the one that I have. I got a couple of those. They got into Titano, and they dumped Titano. 6 months later, they got into Drip and dumped Drip in like March. And if you remember, March is all the shilling and all the hype in YouTube, where you saw basically the Titano and Drip going to the moon, and then it started to dump. It dumps on you by the people that got in a year ago or 6 months ago. But that's the secret that no one wants to tell you. Anyway, so I'm updating these whale wallets once a week, plus the AI prediction, ideally one trade a day, give or take. I don't want to gamble and do 50,000 trades a day. That's not the key here. This is not what we are doing. The goal is to survive. The goal is to survive if we are in a bear market. Hi, Surya. The goal is to survive and start accumulating. For me, I'm waiting for a 50% drop more for the coins that I like. Basically, if you know me from like, I don't know, like 2-3 years ago, you know that I'm a super fan of Ave, all the way from about 250 to 300, 200, something like that. Between 2 to 300 was my major bags, and now Ave is at $50, and now they're making insane amount of more money than they did like a year ago. Once Ave is going 50% more, ideally to 25, that's like 10 to 1 sell for me. Not a financial advice. Do your own research on all the coins that you want to buy. But I love Ave at 250. I love Ave at 25.10. That's how I think. Other than that, GMX, my philosophy, just so you know, and feel free to ask more questions. Here, Demian says, best crypto channel on YouTube, keep killing it. Thank you, sir. Many say it is the end of the crypto. What is your take? Clarentist. No, it's not the end of crypto. It just flushing the bad players from the market. Just it's not the end by any means. Most likely, again, my opinion on the financial advice, 3 months from now, it will all be forgotten and we will keep moving up. I'll give you a couple of more of my thesis. My thesis is the less money you have, and by that I mean less than 50K, let's say, portfolio, there's no need to touch Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum, but that's it. It's not what's gonna make you, I don't know, wealthy and go from, I don't know, 5,000 to a million, not by just buying I don't know, one Bitcoin or half a Bitcoin for like $10,000. Okay, you have 10,000, you buy half a Bitcoin. It's not. It's just not. I'm aiming right now, and it's not super cheap yet. I'm waiting for another boom, another 50% drop. Then I'm adding to my core beliefs, which is Aave, $25, but $25 is about 300 million market cap. Convex Finance, a cash flow cow machine. It's now at $3, 350. It was $60. It was $60 like 3 months ago, and you get yield like every 2 weeks. It's insane. and the market cap is I haven't even looked, probably like 300-400 million. That's the range that I'm looking. Curve as well, what, 50 cents, 60 cents, and then you get paid, you just lock it for 4 years. I'm looking at optimism, 40 cents. The problem with optimism, yes, I got an airdrop, nice airdrop. We will get a lot more airdrops if you follow my channel, and if you actually done all the extra steps on optimism, all those protocols that might drop more optimism coins on us. The problem with that all those projects that they will give us more optimism airdrop, people will just dump it on the second that they get it. That's the problem with them. But eventually, it's 100 million market cap right now. 100 million, absurd. I got Hope Exchange airdrop. Hope Exchange, I use it now. Now I use it even more than before the airdrop. $3 million market cap, 3 million. That's just crazy. Velodrome on Optimism, which is like Uniswap, but better fees, cheaper fees, and then it's not like Uniswap. It's an AMM, but it's like convex finance on Optimism to make life simple for you. What, 2 million market cap? Absurd levels. GMX, the one that I use on Discord, GMX, to trade the Bitcoin, Ethereum, up, down. What is it? 90, 95, 100, 110 million market cap. 100 million market cap. How Dogecoin today, after all this drop, Dogecoin is like 11 billion. 11 billion. So if you find a solid coin that generates revenue, that makes some money, that there's solid team that actually built for a while, for like 100 million, that's crazy. Maple, another one, Maple MPL. They're giving, they don't bring the loan, they just like a software company that connect between institutions and loans, and they collect like 1% yearly fee, and the institutions get crypto loans based on their institution credit or whatever credit they have based on their past in the real life, as they say. What is this? 90 million market cap under collateralized loan. It's a joke. If you look at the top 100, I can say at least 60 coins are worthless, at least, if not 80. At least 60 coins are worthless. Just crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So again, the strategy for me, build my core. My core is Aave. If I can get 10 to 1 Aave at like 25 instead of 250, happy camper. Convex, curve, and notice the theme in here. All those are anywhere between like 500 million, like the top of the top. Why? Because I'm not gonna invest $100,000 on a coin and buy like 5 Bitcoin now. That's not the goal. If you're there, great. Go do what you want. Buy 100 ETH if you want, or 5 Bitcoin. But if you have $1,000, 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, 10, something like that, the lower you go, not on crappy coins, the lower you go on valuable coins that can go from 100 million to a billion, that's a 10x, just to a billion market. Go to Doge, after 90+% drop, it's 10 billion. If you get a coin, even Optimism, 94 million, and then there's a hype, and then we're going back to a bull market, and layer 2 starts to pump instead of layer 1, going from 90 million to 900 million is 10x, to 9 billion. To be below Doge is 100x just to hold Optimism. How crazy is that? That's my thinking. After that, once you have 6-figure available, then start pouring your money into Bitcoin and start staying stabilized. That's my humble opinion. Let me know what you think. Basically, let's read a little more. Many say it's the end of crypto. As I said, it's not the end of crypto. It's the end of a lot of bad players. Hold on. And in reality, if you think straight, I mean, go read some Twitter in the last week or so. if you read everything that happened since, I don't know, November last year, that it was so stupid, so stupid money in this market. Just we went up for all the wrong reasons, for all the Ponzi's, for all the yield, for all the Wonderland 80,000 annual return. All the own forks that are all of them without any exception, all the forks are down 99.9%. Celsius is down, leverage, all that crazy stuff. All the NFTs that drugged non-stop, not all of them, tons of NFT that just people pay Fiverr project $5 and some person on Fiverr makes you 10,000 pictures for $5, and you go and you hype it on Twitter and Discords, and it goes to like 5, 10 ETH. That's not normal. That there's no utility. There's nothing behind it. Picture of an ape sold for $3 million. Picture of a rock sold for, I don't know, like 1,000,000 or something. That's just insane, just insane. And tons of rugs, as I said, and just it's good that we've flushed insane amount of stuff. Hopefully, we get another breakdown and then sit there for, I don't know. I don't see 2 years of bear. I see 2, 3 months. We're already here. We already flushed a lot of liquidity. A lot of retail is not even here anymore. You can see it in engagement, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Not just for me, for everyone that I see, that there's absolutely nothing. Retail is not here. Retail already got flushed out. They will come back. They will come back. Optimism is here. Arbitrum starts on the 21st. A few days from now, the Odyssey starts. We're gonna do, if you follow again, as I said, my channel, we're gonna do every single week Arbitrum. This is the time to stay relevant and listen and learn. ZK Sync is coming out. Zigzag Exchange coming out a few days from now. I think on the 24th. I saw a Twitter about it. You still here. You just don't give up. If you give up now and again, you can give up. That's up to you. Look at all the Cosmos. There's Atom down from $40 to 5, 6. Juno $40 to $2. Osmosis $11 to what? 70 cents. It's just insane stuff. But eventually, those, I don't know if all of them, but Atom, I assume, is also a core holding for me. And I'm not going to make the same mistake, just Atom, Juno, Osmosis for airdrop. No, Atom for Atom, plus if there's any airdrop for Atom, great. But that's it. Neta. Neta is worth nothing now. I heard it's like $30. It was what? 3,000, 2,500 on day one, and people didn't sell. That's just crazy. And you just gotta think. We still didn't get MetaMask airdrop. We didn't get ZK Sync. We didn't get Arbitrum. We got part 1 of Optimism. We're supposed to get part 2 and probably part 3, if not part 4. And God knows what other surprises by the end of the year. Maybe Starknet. I don't think Starknet. I think Starknet 2023. And the market will eventually come back. But that's another coin that I'm gonna start accumulating. Let me read everything that you just said. I'm gonna give you my another strategy. Not strategy, just what I see from the markets. How low can we go on Bitcoin and Ethereum? We were at 70,000. We're now at 20. That's a 70% drop. I mean, if you're buying Bitcoin, you're not buying it for a week. You're buying it for a couple of years. So now you have a 70% discount on all-time high. That's up to you. Same for Ethereum, 5,000, 80% drop to $1,000. If you think that those two will die, then the whole market will die. But if you think they will still be here, if you buy, as I said, Bitcoin or Ethereum, you're not buying them for a week. There's no point. You're going to do a boring investment for a couple of years in those two. That's yeah. Sure, it can go down. I assume another hammer down of let's call it 700 ETH and maybe 15, 16, something like that Bitcoin. 13, 14, 15, something like that. Yeah. And then all the altcoins will drop 50 to 80% as well. Which one will perform good? In Phantom, probably not. Phantom, in my opinion, already died 6 months ago and just bleeding out. There's no more retail there. There's no more retail anywhere. But yeah, Andre is not there. And yeah, people say, oh, he's still working, all that nonsense. I don't believe it. Oasis, they pumped it to 30 cents. It's now 5 cents. No one that I heard about is using it. Evamos, biggest disappointed so far. If you actually use the Evamos chain, and I was super excited about Evamos, it's absolutely horrible, slow, lagging, and it's just gonna die. Just gonna die. Atom Cosmos, that's all. Solana also, everyone likes to hate on Solana. What's your opinion on Solana? Let me get to my second point, and then I'll come back to Solana because it's connect, but let me read all that stuff. Yes, I agree on Bitcoin. You cannot get wealthy with it. You could if you bought, I don't know, for 2016 at like, I don't know, $300, $1,000. Altcoins are the way to go. The less money you have, the more risk I take. That's just me. That's all. If you throw $1,000 on Bitcoin, or if you throw $1,000 on a solid coin that has 100 million market cap, then can go. Let's just call it a billion. Just it's not billion because if you go back to the bull market, Doge was at 70 billion. Shiba was at almost 40 billion. So if you realistically, let's just say Uniswap, what was it? 40, not $40, like 30 billion, 25 billion, let's say 10 billion. If you take a coin, valuable coin that makes money, has good solid fundamentals, good tokenomics, that is around 100 million market cap, 100x is only 10 billion. That's it. That's it. That's 100x your money. So you put $1,000, it can go to 100K. You put $1,000 on Bitcoin, while the other one does 100x, Bitcoin will do, I don't know, 5x. Let's say $100,000 from 20. You got yourself $5,000. What are you gonna do with that? Pay 40% tax, basically. So that's what I think. Zigzag on June 24. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know about the airdrop. They said the coin is live. I used Zigzag, I think, like 3 times in the last week on the videos that I've done. And 6 months ago, probably twice, something like that. So who knows if they will give us an airdrop. I also gave them donation with the Gitcoin, ZK Sync checkout. Just stake the cards in your favor to get airdrops. You never know. You never know when you're gonna drop 10,000, 50,000, $100,000 on you. Last year there was like 5 of those. There was DYDX, ENS, and those are like the main two. At least 3 more that were between 10,000. Ribbon Finance, testnet users. I don't know if it's true. Just heard that testnet users $50,000 airdrop. You don't see it now. Now you got Optimism. They didn't even pump. Just drop to oblivion. Hope Exchange. You expected something. 3 million market cap. That's useless. I'm not even selling that airdrop. There's no point. Which airdrop confirm? All of them. Take a look at EGLD. Most underrated project in crypto has very low supply like Bitcoin. I know that Lark Davis loves them. I've never searched them. Never searched them. I don't know why. I really don't know why. How many Aave do you wish to accumulate? Good question. I would say 1,000 Aave. I'm thinking 250 per Aave. I'm thinking 2,000 per Aave eventually, where it should be 2,000, 2,500. But yeah, 1,000 is a good. if you have like I don't know, $10,000 to drop on a coin that like $100 million coin and take the risk with money that you can afford to lose after you've done the due diligence and you're super confident on that coin. No, crypto is super risky. What's your opinion on Solana? I'll answer that in a second. Thank you, sir. Love it. Okay, Solana. Let me take a sip. And by the way, let me write this again. Feel free to join 7 Days Chat on Discord, airdrop, FAQ, Q&A, all that stuff. AI prediction plus Whale Wallets update weekly. That's what we do. As for Solana, I don't know if any one of you are following Twitter. Solana is the son. It's the bird child. I don't know, the baby crypto of Sam, the owner, founder of Alameda Research in the past. And I don't know if it was the owner, but he worked there, probably the owner. And now FTX. So Solana is there. If you FTX US, all those pumps that you see on YouTube, FTX US, FTX US, you hear about it all the time. They are massive, massive, massive outside of the US, massive outside of the US. I assume they will flip Binance in this 18 months time frame. I also said it on Discord. The next 18 months, I think Binance, with all the problems that they have, I don't know if they will fall, but FTX will switch them, pass them, which means two things, which means that FTT, which is the coin, it's number 20, about 3-4 billion market cap, something like that. It's the top 20 in 2019, something like that. FTT, in my humble opinion, will be top five. Seriously, that's my opinion. That's gonna be like the super major surprise. Again, my humble opinion, that people don't know, because they make so much money outside of the US. That's the key. Solana is like probably gonna take a whole bunch of that, and you already saw that. And again, I said it in the last 2 weeks on Discord. The last 2 weeks, Solana was super stable, around $30. Haven't moved, haven't crashed, haven't anything. Not even that. They went up from like 26 to 30, and today they went to like 34, like 15% jump. But they haven't crashed in the last 2 weeks. That makes it super, super strong. Everybody loves to hate on Solana. Sure, I don't use them a lot. But I stick to the basics: Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Atom, Cosmos. But yeah, NFTs, all that stuff on Solana. Sam is the owner of FTT. FTT, if they're gonna be top 5, you better believe it that he will push Solana back. And if you bought Solana at 250 and you didn't sell at 30, I don't think Solana will be. They're already top 10. It's not a lot of where to go, but they're not going down. They're not going to zero. They're not going to get obliterated, if any. From what I've seen, from everything that I've read on Twitter, and my assumption the last 2 weeks, all those hedge funds that got liquidated, centralized exchange, decentralized exchanges, hedge funds, VC, all those, or a lot of that liquidation goes to SAM and FTX, FTT coin, and Solana as a byproduct for the whole ecosystem. That's my thinking. So once I'm done my giant bag of Aave and all those small coins that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'm gonna start accumulating a giant bag of FTT. That's my basically target as well, and just position myself for the next I don't know, 3-4 years, once it will dominate. Why? Because Sam is now going on Washington and doing meetings, and he's telling all the right people, making it simple to you, he's telling them, hey, 97% of all the exchanges outside of the US are trading futures, margin, leverage, and making insane amount of fees. And then and nothing in the US, because you say no, we can't trade margin. You can't trade leverage. We can't do anything. It's crazy. It's just absurd. So he's greasing the right wheels to get all those products that look how much finance, how much money they're making, all outside of the US. Who give me one person that is using Binance.us to do what? Buy a coin and sit on it? I have 10,000 other options to choose. I'm not gonna open Binance.us account. I can go, if I'm super lazy, Coinbase, Crypto.com. If I'm a little more than that, MetaMask, Uniswap. That's it, and leave the coin in my MetaMask. Why do I need to go to Binance.us, open an account, KYC, to buy Bitcoin and just sit on it if I cannot leverage margin and do all of that? But Binance worldwide is insane. FTX worldwide is giant of a company. They make insane amount of money, and tons of those liquidation levels went into the FTX company pocket, and will keep going. The more down will go, the more they make money off fees. They don't make the money if it goes up or down. That's the beauty. Everyone are trading with them. I heard some rumors they're gonna bail out a couple of big hedge funds, and if they do, I don't know if it's true or not, but if they do, they have power, they have leverage. I heard they're big on politics, they're greasing the right wheels. I assume in crypto in the US, we will see leverage trading, margin trading. It's not going to be on Binance.us, and it's going to be, they have a new, not new, they purchased like a company, not, what's it called? Dex, not Dex, forgot the name. I saw it yesterday, some video. Already they purchased like a margin leverage platform, option platform for the US specific. It's getting there. They're building the infrastructure. And if you know or don't know, Binance was around $5 to $10 in 2017 and 18 and 19. 5 to 20, let's call it, for like 3 years. 5 to 20, just build, and then they went up to like 500. But in reality, you had like 3 years to accumulate between $5 and $20 and buy Binance. And look at them now. Now they are $200 and dropping, but they were like 600, number 3 after Bitcoin Ethereum, like a year ago, basically. And then all the regulation, all the hammers. Sam is a US person. He's based in the US. I assume they want a lot of those fees and market share to go into the US pockets. And the platform to win this game is not going to be Coinbase or Coinbase Pro or Coinbase One. It's not going to be Crypto.com. It's going to be FTX, US, or whatever platform they have built. And FTT is the coin. Not a financial advice, just my opinion. This is what I will position myself to, basically. I will be a billionaire by airdrop if possible. Tell me, what do you guys think? Thanks, both, for sharing your thoughts and knowledge. Thoughts on Polkadot? No. I know Chico Crypto, which I respect very, very much. He's super big on them. I absolutely don't. No, I'm not touching Polkadot. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Is Solana chain blocks.dex early adopter airdrop confirmed? I don't know. I've done like, I want to say like 30 30 projects, mainnet and testnet on Solana in the last year. I got absolutely 0 coins. So I'm just stopped trying Solana. Just for airdrops. That's what I got. Feel free to comment if this was valuable. My name is Eve, Finance After 40. I want to do this on a daily basis, because when I do a YouTube video now, I mean, people just they just stop watching. People are not watching YouTube, and it's a shame. It's a shame that you are dropping crypto knowledge. You're just living, and you will be back when Bitcoin is about 50,000 again, and you will hear it all over the news again. And then by that time, your 100 million coins will be at least in the billion level, and you just missed on a 10x run. That's my opinion. Never leave this space. I've made that mistake at 2018, came back late. If you just stuck around at 2017, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things. You still up like 10x on Ethereum at 1,000. If you bought at 100, don't buy at the bottom at 80, 100, 120, 130, 140 for a while. For a while, I got into Ethereum around 230, 240, but still, still, people got into Ethereum at $4,000. That's the problem. $4,000. Can it go to 10,000? Sure, of course it can. But if you got in at 4,000 and you selling at 1,000, and then you come back 2 years later to buy again at 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, you're missing everything in between. Should just always risk money that you can afford to lose. 100% of this, assume it would go to zero. I'll try to do lives more because no one wants, as I said, no one is watching anything anymore. Not airdrops, not crypto trade. Enough, absolutely enough. The retail investor is just stopped. Bitcoin or all the altcoins went down, just sold everything, and they forgot about crypto. Do not make this mistake, in my humble opinion. I'll try to go live. I don't know about every day, but around 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Let's call it 2-3 times a week, something like that. This was valuable. This is the Discord link to join me. 7 days trial. Come join us. We have about, I don't know, 150 people, something like that. As I said in the beginning, we added AI predictions. We got like 11% win on Bitcoin short a few days ago. We got 11% win on Link last week, 6% on Solana, etc., etc. And whale wallets, which is crazy. Find out what are the drip day one holders are doing. That's the key. This was valuable. Z Finds After 40. Subscribe, Discord there. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.